Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Blotto, and today I'm bringing you Road to Completionist Cape episode 8, I think this is. So the first clips I'm going to be showing you guys are a bunch of fishing clips that I got over the recent double XP weekend for fishing and Slayer. Reason why I decided to do fishing instead of Slayer, in case you didn't know, I'm like really close to 99 Slayer. I think I'm 2.6 mil XP away, so if I count for double XP weekend on a normal basis, that would be like 1.3 mil, which is fairly close. So, I could have went for that, but I decided to go for fishing instead because I need fishing levels more than anything. Like, I could go for 99 Slayer any day, it doesn't matter to me, but I need fishing levels more than anything, and I definitely got a lot of fishing XP this weekend. So I start the weekend off at level 80, and I ended the weekend at level 88, and that totaled up to about almost 2.3 mil XP. That's crazy, right? I mean, in that 48-hour time period, that means I played roughly about 20 to 25 hours worth. So, yeah, I definitely played a lot, and I went back and forth between barbarian fishing and regular fly fishing because I fished different things depending on what I was doing, like in real life at the time, because regular fly fishing was more AFKable than barbarian fishing. So if I felt like I need to AFK, I went back to fly fishing, and if I didn't really have to do anything and I didn't have to AFK, I went back to barbarian fishing. So and of course I used some fishing urns along with it, got me a bit of extra XP, which was helpful. I did use a granite lobster and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely did a lot of fishing this weekend. You know, I really want 90 fishing for player-owned ports, and I think I'm like 700k XP off, but the thing is, I am really sick of fishing right now, so I don't think I have the effort to do it. And I don't know, whatever, it's not a big deal, but yeah, I would like 90, and I tried to get 90 over the weekend, but silly me, I decided to sleep instead. Man, that was such a dumb move. I don't really have anything else to say about the fishing I did over the weekend, but I have two strength clips in this video somewhere. I think they're coming up next, but I basically got these two strength levels off of killing frost dragons, and in the first clip, I was using dual chaotic rapiers that I got while dungeoneering a lot from the weekend before the fishing one. And in the second clip, I was using a Zami spear. Reason why I was using these weapons was because frost dragons are weak to stab attacks, and those are all stab weapons. And let me give you a piece of advice right now. Absolutely do not buy an offhand chaotic rapier. I personally think it's a waste. Reason being, if you add up like the damage output or whatever of a regular rapier and an offhand rapier, a Zami spear actually comes out to more damage than both of those combined. That's first off. Now, the Zami spear is a little bit slower, but at the same time, you also gotta include the fact it's still more damage and it doesn't degrade. And reason why I say not to buy like just the offhand rapier rather than both rapiers, because, well, the main hand rapier still has some use, because in case you need like a shield or something, like such as if you're fighting dragons. I didn't need a shield because I had super anti-fires, but if you don't have super anti-fires, you might need a shield, and of course the Zami spear is two-handed, so that would be the only use for a main hand rapier. If you're gonna dual wield stab weapons, I would highly recommend Zami spear. So yeah, and it kind of annoyed me when I figured this out, because I felt like I just wasted like, what was it, 100k tokens on an offhand rapier, and then like the 800k it cost me to recharge it, because when you buy a chaotic, they give it to you at like 20%. So yeah, and the thing about chaotics degrading, they're estimated to last about 10 hours, and it costs 2 mil to recharge. So basically, for every hour, you're pissing away 200k. Yeah, I think I'd much rather go with the Zambi Spear. I mean, it's not even that much slower, especially with like abilities and stuff. It's not even that bad. So, yeah, I got 89 and 90 strength. And then the rest of the clips in this video are just a bunch of random levels that I got from dailies and stuff, like the big Chinchompa minigame, hunting for strange rocks, and the festive aura, which I'm still training summoning with. I got like 3 summoning levels, but yeah. Speaking of like, actual completionist cape requirements, I still have not done Brink of Extinction. I don't know what's wrong with RuneScape or whatever, but I seem to be the only one that's having this problem. But pretty much what happens is, I don't know why, but RuneScape just keeps kicking me off either to the login screen or to lobby, and I just keep disconnecting, and it's annoying. And of course, it doesn't really happen to anybody else. I figured it might be like my internet or my computer, but it's actually neither of those because, okay, first I'll start with my internet. In the bottom right-hand corner of my computer screen, it shows me like bars that tells me how my internet is doing, like it would do on like your cell phone or something, like your signal and how many bars you have and stuff like that. So my internet has like full bars at all times. That's first off. Second off, nothing else on my computer lags. And third thing, I went to speedtest.net. It's this website that tests how fast your internet is and things like that. My internet from the last time I checked it, it probably was only slower by like 2 megabytes, which isn't even a lot. And at the same time, even though it was slower by those 2 megabytes, one of my friends who can run RuneScape perfectly fine, it's still higher than his. It actually, in fact, it's almost twice as much. So, it's definitely not my internet, and I know it's not my computer because, just to test it, I decided to do a complete restore on my computer, and that definitely did not fix anything. So, it's definitely RuneScape. I don't know why this is only happening to me, but how this relates to Brink of Extinction is that if I can't stay on long enough to even finish the quests, I don't really want to do it, and I don't know. I think it's a RuneScape problem, and if it is, Jax needs to fix it, but it's really annoying me. That's all I gotta say. I barely got to play for like the last, 3 days or something. But anyways, these are the last 11 clips, just me getting a few summoning levels. I finally got a unicorn, and yeah, I haven't got a chance to actually use it though, so I think if I use my festive aura all the way to the end of the month, I think I should be like halfway through 90, which is pretty good. There isn't anything at 90 or even 89, but it's nice to have a high summoning level. I think I mentioned this in my last Road to Completionist Cape episode. I never trained summoning before the festive aura, and I actually managed to accumulate so many charms that I had enough charms to last me throughout the whole month to cap my festive aura, because the festive aura is capped at 50k bonus XP per day. I had enough charms to reach that cap every day, which is completely insane. Although at the same time, I can't say I was surprised because I had a total of probably like 6,000 to 7,000 if you added up the golds, the greens, the crimsons, and the blues. So yeah, whatever. So the leveling clips are pretty much over. Moving on to the next segment of this episode now. So, if you have never seen a Road to Completionist Cape episode from me before, near the end of the episode, I showed you a picture of my stats at the time when the episode was made, and next to the picture of my stats, I put ancient FGs. These are the ancient FGs I can open. I can open all Herblore FGs, and if you haven't noticed, I got 91 farming this episode, so that means I can open 91 farming FGs, and I can also open 93 and 95s using a boost. So, if you come across any of those, join my friend chat or whatever, and ask me to open them for you or whatever. So once again, if you have never seen a Road to Completionist Cape episode from me before, here is a full list of all the untrimmed Completionist Cape requirements. The text in green are the ones that I have completed. The text in red are the ones I haven't completed. So the first thing on the list is the max cape requirement and stuff at 120 dungeoneering. I guess I'm getting close to that. Like in terms of level, I'm only like 269 levels off, which really isn't a lot. But XP wise, I'm actually only a little bit past like a third of the way. So I don't know. It shouldn't be too hard though. All quests completed. The only one I'm missing is Brink of Extinction. And I told you why I couldn't do that. All tasks completed. I need a bit more higher levels for that. I mean, I need to get some levels up, and yeah, but it's not that many. All music tracks unlocked. I'm probably gonna do that last because there's a lot of music tracks that come from dungeoneering and stuff. I'd rather do unlock all of those first and then sort through the music tracks to see what I haven't unlocked yet. All prayers unlocked from dungeoneering. There's only really one prayer, and that's rapid renewal, but that shouldn't be too hard to get if I'm going for 120 dungeoneering anyways. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like rating. It says Bloodspill. I'm out.